who's the messier person? Okay.
I'm having trouble trying to sleep. I'm counting sheep but running out. As time ticks by, still I try. No rest for cross-chops in my mind. On my own, here we go. My eyes feel like they're gonna bleed. Right up and bulging out my skull. My mouth is dry. My face is numb. Fucked up and spun out in my room. On my own.
Early this year, Mike and Hannah gave me a call and asked if I'd be interested in officiating their wedding. They didn't know this, but I kind of paused and I was like, oh my gosh, that's Mike Pollock. Like, I've always looked up to him as a SWAT brother, and that's Hannah, and I'm like, I just love Hannah. She's an amazing person. So after I took that breath, I was like, oh, done, yes, I'm in. I will definitely do it for you guys. 1 Corinthians 13:4. As I read this, Mike, Hannah, I ask you guys that you internalize these words, that you live them out in your relationship. People ask, what's the key to a long and happy marriage? Well, here it is. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It is not disrespectful or self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in truth. It always protects, it always trusts, it always hopes, it always perseveres. Love never fails. Hannah, your hope is contagious. May it grow stronger and influence the family you and Mike are leading side by side. Mike, I pray that you have faith that God is always a few steps ahead of you, but always behind you. Mike, you may exchange your vows.
Hannah, I believe the success of our relationship shows how much God enjoys balance. In God's divine plan, there's good and evil, day and night, summer and winter, the feminine pink and the masculine blue. In our relationship, our balance is your beautiful smile and my stoic glare. Your optimistic views, my realistic expectations. Your expansive wardrobe and my 5 sane t-shirts on repeat. The pink jobs to make the house a peaceful and loving home, and the blue jobs to build and maintain its roof and 4 walls. All of it, divine balance. And now, in front of God and our friends, and farm animals, it's fantastic, we are anchoring our relationship. But before I give you my vows, I must tell you this. As a man carves his path through life's mountains, he has 2 things he must carry and protect. They are his word and his last name. Of the 2, his word is the most important. Without integrity in his word, a man's last name has little value. Today, I'm happy to give my word and my last name to you. I give you my word in these vows, Hannah. I vow to be there for you in the good times and the bad, in sickness and in health, in abundance and lack, youth and old age. I vow to forsake all others and make that apparent to anyone who dares come between us. I vow to preside over our family with wisdom and courage, and protect it with every ounce of my being. And though I cannot vow to be the man who has loved you the most, that man was your father, I do vow that I am the only man who will love you as much as I do, and I will love you that way till death do us part. I have one last vow. I vow to keep my fishing trips with the boys somewhere between 3 and 9 times per year, depending on the weather.
That's a lot. I'll check that out. Mike, when we first met, there were some things I knew for sure. 1, you were very traditional. 2, you were a bit grumpy. 3, you adored your daughters. And 4, there was no chance you and I would be standing here today. But hey, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? Before my dad passed away, I asked him for 2 things. Send sunflowers to show me he's around, and send me a good man. And he certainly took his time with that last one. But then there was you. In the beginning, it seemed like everyone around us knew we would be a good match. But as you all know, we can both be a bit stubborn at times. With time, you and I learned more about what each of us wanted in our perfect significant other. I wanted a man's man who could fix all the things and handle all the blue jobs. I wanted a family man and someone who enjoyed large holiday gatherings. I obviously wanted someone to wear matching holiday shirts with me. But ultimately, I wanted a man who would respect me, protect me, and love me unconditionally. And the crazy thing was, your list was a compliment of mine. I mean, except for the shirts. Yeah, I can't lie. As our situationship started to turn into a relationship, there were little things that you would do or say that I could only feel were my dad's little nudges. Like, hey, I sent this one to you. I remember we were running errands, and you ran into a convenience store. When you came out, to my complete disbelief, there in your hand was a $20 Gold Rush scratch-off ticket. I remember trying not to make it weird, but telling you how my dad was known for his $20 Gold Rush, and the best ones come from sketchy gas stations. But the real aha moment was when you came and started dancing with me in the kitchen. I remember calling my mom the next day to tell her, because she always told me, you'll know he's the one when he dances with you in the kitchen. And with every one of the nudges, I fell more in love with you. But there was more. Unbeknownst to me, you attempted to propose to me 3 times before finally taking me to the sunflower farm on the coldest, windiest day after the hurricane took out most of the sunflowers.
It was rough. They were rough.
But I can only believe that all of those attempts failed because my dad needed to be there with his sunflowers. I never believed a man like you existed, at least not for me. The man that could be my best friend, the man who could wear the matching holiday shirts because it made me smile, the man who could build me up when I felt so small, the man that could handle all the blue jobs so I never had to worry about them, the man that knew sometimes I just needed Chili's night, and the man who said he would get married in a gas station parking lot as long as it was to me, but still let me have all of this. You are the first person I want to call with good news, bad news, with some tea, or when the fire alarm goes off on the morning of our wedding and I have to evacuate with my dress. I promise I will always make you feel loved and respected, and to be your biggest cheerleader and to always be the Bonnie to your Clyde. Dad took his sweet time sending you, but I'm so glad I waited for my own tough guy. You're so lucky.
By the authority vested in me by the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Michael Pollock.